Okay, this is Weather Outlook, and this is Thursday, August 28th, and this is my final call for the holiday weekend. Basically, we'll talk about everything leading up through Monday night and what the weather will be like. And I think we got a dry weekend, a little rain ahead of it, but a dry weekend for everybody. Yeah, the only kink in the armor is this afternoon as we start. If you look over by Erie, this is probably happening just about now when I'm recording this. It's coming over the lakes, some strong storms, and there are some showers out ahead of it. As this clears the lakes and starts to get into more, this is around 6 o'clock this evening. It's kind of broken up some showers ahead of it, and the thunderstorms, instead of being in a line, are kind of breaking up as they come across the lakes and back onto the land. This takes you to around 9 o'clock this evening. I'll move this out to around midnight, and you can see it kind of fades out. There's 2 a.m. and then this is around 4 o'clock in the morning, and then it's just basically some showers during the early morning hours, and that's crossing the state. But as we get to this is around 7 o'clock in the evening on Friday, we begin to dry out with a couple of showers, maybe right along the northern border. But then we clear out for Saturday. This is Saturday during the day, and there might be just a couple sprinkles up in lower New York there, but that's about it. So now let's get to the temperatures. Your morning lows on Friday morning, basically from the low 50s up by Bradford, mostly across the state of PA. It's in the mid to upper 50s. You got to go down to Delaware and southern half of Jersey and the Philadelphia metro area where you'll still see some 60s hanging on in the morning. Now, Friday afternoon, temperatures along the shore middle 70s basically. You can see where the showers and a couple of clouds are still hanging around in northern PA. That's keeping the temperatures down. By Bradford, it stays at 54. Up at the Poconos, probably upper 50s in the higher elevations. Elsewhere, everybody else is in the 60s to the west and 70s as you go southeast. Now, early Saturday morning, you got some very cold temperatures. I wouldn't doubt if we see some areas at upper 30s, but you can see a lot of 40s in Pennsylvania, down even Delaware, Jersey, and Philadelphia area, even Pittsburgh. You're into the 50s, so it's pretty chilly. Poconos, you're in the low to mid 40s. Central PA, around mid 40s. So pretty chilly night, or should say morning, on Saturday. Now, this is Saturday afternoon. The rains are all gone. Some clouds hanging around, but basically kind of feels like a fall day actually. Temperatures are in the upper 60s to lower 70s. You got to go to Jersey and Delaware once again to get temperatures above 75. Right along the waterfront, temperatures are in the low to mid 70s on Saturday. Once again, clear on Sunday morning. Temperatures get a chance to drop. Everybody's in the 40s and low 50s, except right around Philadelphia, and then the metropolitan areas up towards Newark and New York City up that way. They stay on into the 60s, but basically pretty chilly. The water around the waterfront there, again, the ocean, I always say this, has a tendency on cold nights to keep the temperatures warmer, lighter along the coast because the water temperature so temperatures right along the coast get down to around 60. Temperatures on Sunday afternoon, again, it's dry. Low to mid 70s in Pennsylvania, some upper 70s down towards the southeast, and then out by Pittsburgh. In the I-95 corridor, temperatures could hit 80, 81 degrees. Again, if you're going to the beaches, temperatures in the mid 70s to upper 70s, right along the waterfront. Monday morning, a couple degrees warmer, but basically still a lot of areas got 40s. You go down by Philadelphia, you stay in the 60s. Again, 50s pretty much everywhere except, again, New York metropolitan, Newark area, and then down along the coastal line where temperatures basically stay in the lower 60s. This is on Labor Day on the 1st. Now, Labor Day, basically everybody's in the 70s except for Pittsburgh, Western PA, and then right around Philadelphia. Again, everybody's into the 70-degree area. If you're in Wilmington, you're on around 81 degrees. But the shoreline, again, middle 70s along the waterfront there. If you're wondering about precipitation on Monday, you can see we're clear. So, enjoy your holiday weekend if you're making any plans. All right, everybody, take care. Be safe.